Hey guys, welcome to my channel and I'm back again with another really interesting video guys. Today we are going to explore Stitch, a UI AI tool which has been making waves all across, and we are not only going to explore this AI tool but we will also use it with the help of anti-gravity. So yes guys, I know you are excited for it. Let's get started. First of all guys, what is Stitch and why is it getting so popular? So basically guys, Stitch is a Google AI Labs tool. So yes guys, you know my previous video I made where I showed you that Google AI Labs is basically a platform where Google developers are making a lot of interesting experiments, including Google Flow, where we are using VO3 models, including music generation AI and etc etc. And one of such really cool thing is Stitch. Guys, Stitch is basically an AI powered UI design tool. So for example, you can see that I have created this really wonderful UI with this, which looks a little bit like this, and it generates mobile and web application interfaces just with the help of text prompts. So yes guys, you can see that only text prompts were given here, but you can obviously add videos, you can obviously add some screenshots and some more images to actually further redefine the prompt. But today we are not even going to go into this tool and do anything. We will do everything with the help of anti-gravity. Let's see how. Okay, first of all guys, if you want to use Stitch with anti-gravity, you know what you need. You need an MCP server. So you go to that three dots right here, click on MCP servers. Once you have your MCP store right here, just type Stitch. You will get your Stitch right here. In my anti-gravity it's already installed. If it's not installed, you will get an install button right here which will be blue colored, and you click on install. Once this is installed guys, you need to configure it, and for configuring you can see that there is a configure tab. All you need is a Stitch API key. So you go back to your Stitch right here, you click on your profile, and when you click on your profile it will go to this, go to your profile and click on Stitch settings, and Stitch settings will take you to this page. Now this page will give you an option to create a key, which is your API key. Once that is created, you can just click on copy key right here and go back to your anti-gravity and paste that key and click on save, and that's your API key saved guys. And once you have got this tool enabled, you will actually get a bunch of tools which are related to Stitch. So you can see that Stitch does so many things. It creates a project for us. It can get all the projects that we have linked to our API key. It can list all the projects. It can list all the screens. It can get any screen. So obviously you will be creating multiple UI screens, so you can get any screen. It can generate the screen from text, and the text prompt we are going to give in our agent manager, and it can edit the screen, and obviously it can generate variants of a screen. So for example, if you want multiple versions of a particular screen, you can have generate variants as well. Now we go back to the agent, and now we are going to start using Stitch. As you can see on my screen, my project name is called as Yard Sale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a simple e-commerce website for a yard sale where I want to sell some items from my place which I don't want to use anymore, or anybody else from my neighborhood can also use this website. Okay, so create a website for selling my unused, let's say not unused, but old household items as a yard sale, and I should be able to see each item in its own small picture in a grid and click on add to cart. Okay, so that's my simple yard sale thing, and here you can see that use Stitch to create the UI. Now I will simply click on enter right here, and you can see that it has started to think, and it is also recognized that the MCP tool that it has to use is the Stitch MCP. It is going to first of all create the project for me, because right now I don't have any such project. It is obviously going to generate the screen for me because right now I don't have any existing screens, and once it is done, you can see on your Stitch account that this particular project is created. So let me go back to my Stitch account and let's see what's happening here. So obviously I go back to this burger option and I can click on go to all projects. Here you can see that Antigravity has already started to work. It has created a project for me which is called as yard sale shop, and the prompt that I gave here, it has just redefined that prompt. In fact, it has just made it better, and it gave a really cool prompt with much more details to my Stitch UI. And you can see it gives everything, right? All the details that Stitch needs. And now what Stitch is doing is it is creating that screen, adding finishing touches, blah blah blah, and in a few seconds I think we should be done and we should be able to see the view. Let's wait for that. You can see that it's rendering the view. While it's rendering it, let me just show you few more things in Stitch. So guys, when you are on Stitch UI, you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things with Antigravity also, but just to give you an overview. You can select the model in the Stitch UIs. You can select Thinking with 3 Pro. You can select redesign. And redesign is basically that you want to design your entire application, and it is going to use Nano Banana Pro model for this. So you can, if you really want to enhance it with the help of some existing images, some existing screenshots, you can use redesign. Then you can click on 3x right here, which is actually same as that of the generate variant option, which I showed you in Antigravity. So remember, the generate variant option right here is the same. It is going to create 3 variants of the screen that you have chosen. Then particular to Stitch UI, you can actually use a design system. Now, if you use a design system, this you can use in Stitch UI only, but it is going to help you to create some color scheme you want specific to your particular design. But if you don't want to use that, you can just specify all that in your prompt, which you can use with the help of Antigravity only. You can just specify in your prompt, and Stitch will respect those design system, those design requirements. Now, here you go guys, you can see that Stitch has created a yard sale website for me. It has created a screen for me, which is pretty great. Now I go back to Antigravity and I can see that even though the screen is created, it has not been exported yet. So my Antigravity is still working, it is still loading because it has to export the screen to actually get it on my Project Explorer. While it is doing that, let me just show you how you can manually download the things from Stitch. So you go back to your burger icon right here, and you can see that you have an option to download the project, you have an option to duplicate the project, edit the project, whatever. But you can just click on download project right here, and you will get an option of downloading it, and you can see that immediately it has downloaded the zip file for me. And this zip file will have that HTML and CSS that I need to create this screen. Now if you want to share it, you can click on the share and you just have to enable sharing, and then you will copy the link and you can actually share it with any of your friends. Okay, so manually if you want to download it, you can definitely do it. If I go back to my Antigravity right now, you can see that it is still loading it. So obviously guys, Antigravity does work on Stitch, and I have noticed it's on Stitch side it is very quick, but for Antigravity to actually download all the things inside it, it takes a little bit of time. Okay guys, I'm back. You can see that finally Antigravity has done its job, which has said, it has said to me that the yard sale is done finally. Now it has given me option to accept the changes in all the 3 files. Let me click on accept all. So initially I told you there was only index.html, which was the first file made, but now it has added the CSS file and it has also added the JavaScript file to create the animation on my website. Let's go to my website guys and let's see how it actually looks. So you can see that once I click on it, it says that it's a yard sale website. I can find really cool items here like the wooden chair, a picture frame, etc, etc. I can click on add to cart here and you can see in my cart my application, my item has been added, which I can later check out. So this is a wonderful UI guys, and how much time did we take to make it? I mean, less than 10 minutes, and all of that was done with the help of anti-gravity. Now what you can do, guys, is you can obviously add more changes to it. Ask anti-gravity to make edits in the screen, to make generate new screens, because you can see in Stitch you will get all these tools to edit your screen and to generate more screens. So you can definitely do that. You can even manage multiple projects from just anti-gravity. So guys, you can see that it's a really cool thing. And now if you go back to your Stitch UI, you will also see that all the designs have been there, and you can even edit it from here. Okay, once you edit it from here, then obviously you have to update your anti-gravity, or you can manually download it and put it on your anti-gravity as well. Okay, so that was the video, guys. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you learned something from it. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you did like this video, please do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback for me, please do write down in the comment section below. And in the end, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future notifications of more such programming, coding, AI related videos. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Until then, take care and bye bye.